Hello everybody, we are the target audience. I'm Josh and I'm joined here by my buddy Alex. Content is made for everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us, and hopefully for you too. Today we'll be watching the third episode, the newest episode of Hawkeye. Alex, what do you think of the series so far, and what are some things you're excited for or hoping to see in this episode today?
It's fine. You know, nothing crazy. It's always nice to see Jeremy Renner and Hawkeye again, and so far the introduction of Kate Bishop has been good. It's been good. Last episode ended with the cliffhanger, which I thought was a Black Widow because of the lighting, but apparently it's a character called Echo, and we last left off with both Hawkeye and Kate captured by them, so I think it's going to start, hot and heavy. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm interested to learn more about Echo. Know nothing about the comic character, so excited to learn about her. Also, just excited to get more into the actual plot, because I feel like the first episode was a lot of setup. The second episode was the chemistry of Kate Bishop and Hawkeye getting together and meeting. So now hopefully this catapults us into the actual show's plot, but we'll see.
Yeah, I still don't know what the show's about, because all the trailer was just like, Hawkeye and it's Christmas. and we know he's losing his hearing, and he's pretty shook up about losing that, and not really accepting what's people giving him praise. And also I learned, we thought this was like I don't know, like a week after Endgame, but apparently this is 2 years after Endgame. I saw online, so that's why it said years since we've seen Ronin. So, which I find it crazy that they made that big of a jump. Let's watch. Let's get into this.
All right, episode 3 is called Echoes. So here we go. Sticking to the classic intro once again.
I love it. I can't wait till they change the music on the last episode, because they always do that. It always makes me nervous. Like, oh no, they're going to undo Steve's ending.
It'll make you nervous for that every time, specifically.
Even though this has nothing to do with the multiverse or time travel.
And like Falcon and Winter Soldier, when it was like the drum line, oh no, Steve's ending.
2007. Okay, so before anything happened. I'm going to guess that's Echo.
I guess for every new character we get introduced to in this show, we'll see their full childhood.
Featuring Hawkeye. He might be in the episode. Oh, hey, it's that guy. Dr. Sleep. He was like the secondary main guy.
Oh, yeah, yes. Actually, they are. Shang-Chi.
I was about to say, little Shang-Chi? Is he going to burst through? Are they going to burst through the door?
She asks, "Our dragon's real? He's at the doorway." Yes.
Oh. Hitting me in the feels too early, man.
Yeah. Also with some martial arts training as a kid.
In order to adapt in a world where you have to learn how to fight.
Uncle will take you home after class. I'll see you tonight.
Who's going to be the uncle? It's going to be someone. Tony Stark sits down.
Okay, well, that's Kingpin.
Is it? You think so?
That was definitely D'Onofrio's laugh. Sounded
yeah.
just like him.
Oh, wow.
Wearing the suit. Oh, it's Ronin.
Oh, shit.
This also confirms she wasn't blipped, because this had to have happened during the blip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay.
Introduce him just to kill him.
And to add some tension on why she wants Ronin dead. I mean, this is like Up. This makes you sad in the first 5 minutes when you don't even know these characters.
That's what Disney does, yeah.
Oh, wow.
With the silent showing the title, that's when you know.
Ooh.
Then we had to fight. You know what she said? She said that the tickets were a gift. So she wants to bring her sister.
I mean, look on the bright side. You don't have to go see Imagine Dragons.
Jesus. Damn. I don't think you often see the current slander on current bands.
Yeah.
There's I gotta take my mask off.
Yeah.
Guy.
You may remember me from the first episode. This guy reminds me of the guy from Eternals.
Kit Harington, yeah. I was about to say that, yeah. He looks just like him.
What it means, she's not Ronin.
They established that she can read lips. Why does he have to do that?
Well, Jeremy Renner does mumble a lot.
So Ronan.
Oh, Black Widow killed Ronan by making him come. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Yeah, because he's actually technically telling the truth.
Yeah, killed the character.
Maya, no!
Oh, God.
This is starting off much more intense than the first 2 episodes.
Those first 2 episodes were like, Christmas, funny, and now it's like, oh shit, things are tense.
There you go.
Bring him back alive!
Bring him back alive. They're all holding guns drawn.
Yeah. What? They all start shooting.
Look over there! Spread out!
There you go.
Did they make a punch sound effect when he threw that? Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, please use that. Oh, metal leg. Oh no.
I can instantly tell a difference in the direction on this episode with the new directors. All right, finally getting the bow and arrow.
Right. I mean, he is the goat.
There
Okay.
you go.
Wow. So we at least know Ronan's killed people. But it's so weird to see Hawkeye with his bow and arrow shoot to hurt people, you know? Because it's always been aliens or robots, space dogs.
Yeah.
That's all we've seen him shoot.
This is awesome directing right here.
This is an awesome shot. Trust a bro. Come on. God damn it.
Wow.
This take is still going.
There are 4 arrows more dangerous than that one?
It's funny because we've shifted to the lighthearted Christmas music action, but I think those people are dead. Burning alive.
Kate Bishop killed people.
I'll take that, thank you.
Get him back alive.
Oh, yeah.
Pym.
Oh!
Hank Pym helping out the whole team after Endgame.
How many Ant-Man references are we going to have? Oh, hey, they're doing the thing. Oh, they're going to mess it up the first time.
I was going to say, I think with that jump right there and then the whole car chase scene, that's like basically all the action it showed in the trailers.
I'm quite sure how long a dog can
Call
live.
yourself one of the world's greatest archers.
Oh, he can't hear. Oh, that was funny.
Probably should walk the dog.
Okay, this is good. This is fun.
Sounds like when you get water in your ear in the shower.
It's exactly how that sounds.
Hey, babe. Hey, listen, I can't really talk right now. Daniel? Nathaniel? What are you... Oh, boy, I got to tell you, I miss you so much.
Damn.
If the show ends with Hawkeye dying, I swear to God.
No, it won't.
Oh, see that? Bottom right. It said Happy New Year 202 and the last digit's cut off.
Ah.
Little ambiguous there.
You need a more recognizable costume. Picture this.
Ah,
In
go a
purple.
little meta.
My wife would divorce me if I put something like this on.
So from the home network, we should be able to get past the encryption with my mom's password.
What is he thinking? Does he note?
Oh.
Don't move.
Is that the episode?
That's
Wow!
it.
That was fast!
That flew by.
That really did flew by.
Yeah, okay. So, I I mean, the bulk of this episode was really that whole action sequence there at the beginning. Obviously, learning about Echo a little bit, and then that whole action sequence where we basically saw most of the shots from the trailers. Really enjoyed the direction, cinematography in this one. Bert and Birdie were the directors here. Really enjoyed that aspect of it. The second half kind of, I don't want to say fell off, but the second half just kind of slothed its way through the rest, I feel like.
Yeah, the second half is like, what are we leading to? What are we looking for? Oh, we need to find info on these people and go back to my house and the sword or whatever. But this episode dropped some huge things. If that was Kingpin, the third Ant-Man reference, which is, if you reference something so many times, it's all clues to something. It's like, show you something in the beginning, it's going to pay off later. So I think we might have something to look forward to. I mean, keep expectations low and you'll never be sad. But the action in this episode, the long shots and cinematography was gorgeous. Like, I'm like, wow, this is like a painting. Cool new ways to use the arrows. References like, hey, you should have this suit from the comics, basically. And he's like, my job is like an assassin, you dimwit. But that was funny. And the chemistry between them basically being the same person and playing into the deaf comedy, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I think that so a lot of what you said there. First of all, the superhero costume thing, it did give me a little bit of vibes of like, superhero movies of the past where it's like, superhero costumes are stupid, and it's like, okay, well, that's pretty ironic coming from Marvel and the MCU.
Yeah, like they brought in Bryan Singer to do a little bit of the writing. It's like, oh, I hate X-Men, but I hate how the X-Men looked, but I'm gonna make X-Men movies. It's got to look real.
Yeah. And then there continues in this episode. I mentioned it after the last two. Very odd, like poor dubbing of some of the lines. I know it's like a common thing for TV, but like just some of the lines where you can tell they didn't say it and they dubbed it after, but it doesn't sound good.
I wanted to say, yeah, like a lot of Jeremy's lines I felt like were 80-yard. Like, I get it. I'm sure it's tough to do, some guy in a boom in the car or whatever. I'm sure that's not the easiest thing. Or maybe they have a lav mic, and like every time they move, they rustle. Just So I get that, but it sounded like he was like, instead of like being into it, he's like, get down, heads up, like he was reading it off a piece of paper. Like, so far, is this show fun? Yeah. Does it have problems? I mean, sure, but I'm enjoying it. I'm excited to where it's going. It's fun to watch something and not know where it's going as compared to, okay, I know what's going to happen.
I am really enjoying it too, and I agree with you. It's nice to not know where it's going. I feel like the thing with all these MCU shows so far is that everyone has these high expectations of established characters, showing up, such as a Quicksilver or a Kingpin in this show, or whoever the case may be. That
Mephisto.
I'm just. Yeah, Mephisto, that's another one, yeah. That, so far we're just getting these new characters that are being set up, and that's awesome, and that, I'm cool with that, and then if those other ones show up, cool, but I'm not going to hold any type of expectation, to be let down, kind of like what you said. But I am almost 100% sure that was D'Onofrio's voice, and that's Kingpin, which is bold of them to put that in there, if that ends up not being him, but I really think it is. But again,
Yeah.
No expectations that he actually shows up in the show.
Yeah, and it's not like he was mentioned in the intro, like during her backstory, and that's it. Like, they brought him up all throughout the episode, so it's like, okay, you don't do this.
It's their uncle.
Yeah, you don't do this and then just, like, oh, it's Ralph Boner,
Yeah, so we'll see on that. Overall, really, really enjoyed the action a lot more in this one, and the direction. As far as the plot, we got a little bit more, but I really think that whole action sequence was like the main purpose of this episode, as well as setting up Echo a little bit more, her motivation. One last thing I'll say on that, it was cool and I was into that character development. I think it might have been better served if, sometimes when you watch a TV show, they'll tell like a second story like that, but they'll splice it throughout the episode. Like, I think maybe it would have been better served you show her as a kid, then you show her in the karate class with Kingpin, and then you show the dad dying, and you do this throughout the episode so it builds that story instead of just shoving it all in the front and then, okay, let's get back to Hawkeye.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, first 10 minutes, here's this person, here's why you should care, this is why they hate Ronan. Okay, go. It's like, it literally felt, and it was before the title. It literally felt Like, you need to know, like, there's the previous episodes, and, like, it was almost like exposition, but not really. Like, you need to know this, and then go, you know? In case you don't want to do any research, here's the backstory.
Yeah, and I got it with Kate Bishop's character putting it all at the beginning of the first episode because, you know, you have to jump in. But with this one being introduced not really as a main character, I felt like you could have taken the time. You don't even have to put more time into it, just splice it throughout the episode instead. I probably would have cared more if we saw that dad's death towards the end of the episode than I did just shoving it all up front. But again, that's a little bit of a minor nitpick as well. So
like build. Why does she care? Why, you know, like slowly tell us, and so we can like keep edging along. Like, ooh, why is this happening? I just hope the next episode doesn't open with that Kazi guy and it shows him as a child in 2011 during Thor, and he lived in the same town that Thor lived in, and then that somehow leads to I don't know. This show is good. I'm having fun.
Well, we're also watching Star Wars The Clone Wars, so go check that out on our channel. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss any of those videos. We react to trailers, movies, TV shows.
I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience where content is made for everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you too. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.